Sicily.
Under pressure, in the back. They should duck. Puopolo getting selected. Surely that wasn't the plan, Richo.
He might as well have just dropped.
Sicily with clean hands for a difficult, as cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot, 50 metres from home. Great mark. Schoenmakers urged on from about a 30-degree angle here. Goal. The first goal for Schoenmakers. The bounce. Big thump from McAvoy. Sicily charges fiercely with a powerful bump. What did you make of the first term, Richo?
Continued there.
The first break is finished and play is set to commence.
Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder and give more than anyone else.
Hodge handball short. Smith returns it. A 1-2. Going for goal number 1. Miss for a behind. Well, if behind's the goal, this team would be very rich by now. He'll be disappointed with that effort. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. Gaff on the ball at the moment. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. Great grab. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Hawkins might struggle for this distance. Couldn't seal the deal. It's not the score he was looking for.
Frawley would like to think he hits all his targets, and for the most part, he does that. He manages to intercept the bouncing ball. Wingard with handball. Zorko heading for goal. He grabs
it. Picture perfect drop punt. Nice interception. Hawkins heading in. Watch his style. Hawkins launches one towards goal. The visiting team need to put in everything they have to try and turn this one around. I would have expected him to nail that. He's looking for options now. Curtis laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. He lays off the pass. He gives the ball away. Mitchell throws the ball. Free kick. He decides to play on. Send the top in, big fella. Takes control of the bouncing ball. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about it. Henderson with the handball out of the pack. Throwing. He chooses to play on. Jacobs sends the ball on its way. Tippett catches it. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Tippett just gets it through. That's 2 now. He's playing well. Boy, did they ever need that. The ball has been bounced.
Bontempelli has the ball. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Burgoyne handballs it. McAvoy picks it up. Rioli heads in for the goals. Gunston sharks the ball away. Jacobs picks up the loose ball.
Frawley was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Frawley feeds it wide. Strong mark. Gets a handball away. The ball was thrown. Free kick for Bontempelli. He chooses to play on. Marked by Duray.
Duray is a great overhead mark, but anything below his knees and he struggles to get down for. If he can add that to his game, he's going to go up another level. The mark will be paid. Wingard decides to play on. Hawkins marks it. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. The Hawks trail.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Jacobs totally outclassed in that contest. Grimes kicking the ball free of the pack. Duray has it.
Duray needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. Stephen takes the uncontested mark. He lays off the pass. Even under extreme pressure, he's got the handball out. He plays on with it. Jacobs by hand.
Brewst presenting on the lead for Sicily. Lining up the goal now. Too far out to score, surely. Brewst takes a shot. It's in the air. I can't believe it carried the distance. That's a great goal. The Hawks players with massive smiles on their faces now. They needed that. Grimes intercepts the bouncing ball. Hodge comes away with the ball. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers R Us. Gains possession. Caught.
Stratton, he's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. He boots it. Great hands. Hodge kicks the ball. Broadbent with the mark. The loose ball is collected.
Rioli with a daisy cutter. Burgoyne claims the ball. Jams it on the boot now. Spoils. Ablett intercepts it. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. Handballs from the tackle. Nicely intercepted by Jacobs. Grabs the footy. Goes short with a hand pass. Prentice handing it back now. Ground control to Major Tom. Catch by Sicily. Jams it on the boot. A mark by Puopolo. That kick was only going one place. Amara takes it well. A risky proposition from here. You'll need a big kick to make the goals. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. 40 metres out. Shot at goal by Sicily. A magnificent kick right through the middle.
Sicily, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel.
Is in his possession. He's heading for home. Gets the kick off as he's taken down by Zorko. Hawkins takes him down, but the kick is away. The ball spills to Henderson. He collects the loose ball. Going for goal number 1. Stephen manages to sneak it through. What a timely goal. The bounce, laser straight.
Gibson gains the loose ball. Passes by hand. Wines heading in now. Wines nails the crucial goal.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Clean tap by Jacobs. Handballs. Did he see a ghost? Back to Stephen. Approaching the goals now. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. 30 metres out. The ball is thumped towards goal by Hawkins. The visiting team, no need to worry just yet. Disappointing kick there. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Sicily. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Puopolo slams it on the boot. A great effort.
Grimes, he's really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. He plays on. He hand passes it.
The ball over the line. The ball is returned to play. Deftly palmed to advantage. Kept alive under pressure. Gaff has the ball. Has it now. Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Harms. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Burgoyne comes away with the ball. Well, yes, he is a bully, but he's not a mean bully. He's more a teacher, the kind of guy who'd take your lunch money and invest it for you. Nice work from Rioli.
Rioli has so much potential, he could just be anything. That's a mark. Nice bit of power then. And the ball crosses over the boundary. McAvoy with the spoil. Sending it on its way. Smith takes the opportunity. It takes courage to throw yourself at the ball like that. Rioli with a clean pickup. He kicks the ball.
Nice mark there. Birchall sends the ball on its way. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Chips it down towards half forward. Smith presents and takes the mark. He shows the quick hands. Kept alive under pressure. Jams it on the boot. Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Harms. Kicked in a flurry. A solid mark from Mitchell. Choose to kick it. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Broadbent needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Smith goes for home. Wow, they needed that. Hawthorn lead.
Umpire has the ball. McAvoy with a big fist on it. Gets it away in the nick of time. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. Down goes Grigg. He chooses to play on. Grigg slams it on the boot. Kicks. Solid catch.
O'Meara shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Kennedy puts his boot on it. He gathers up the intercepted ball. Broadbent with a bump. Hodge by hand.
And he's heading for home. I think he just wants attention. He picks up the loose ball. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Bounces favourably for Vickery. Going for goal number 1. Grant marks. He plays on now. The ball has gone over the boundary line on the full. Out of bounds near the 50. Smith kicks it. Rioli has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. The contest, no match for him.
He plays it on. Rance with the kick. Hodge with a strong mark. Mitchell with good strong hands. Good hand skills there.
Vickery going for number 1. Through for a point. Hawthorn by 15 points. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Rance kicks an ugly looking one here. I think it came off the other side of the boot. Bumps the big skin. Birchall gets the upper hand. Puts boot to ball. Smith had no chance at that one. Both ruckmen battling for the front spot.
Ablett puts it out on the full and the ball goes over the boundary line. Smith with the kick. Rioli wins the contested ball. He boots it. He takes a strong mark. Mitchell kicks it. He marks the ball.
Choose to kick it. Great grab. Jams it on the boot. Snatches at it and drops it. He's as twitchy as a frog in a blender. A nice running mark. O'Mara with the ball. The siren sounds and that's the end of the second term. The score's the Hawks 56 to the visiting team 41.
A good first half from the Hawks. They can be well pleased with how the game is shaping. Plenty of positives for the coaching staff at the half.
The third quarter has begun.
They struggled throughout the first half, but there's still a half a game to go.
Finding the running player. Mitchell with the running catch. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. 50 metres from home. Shot by Gunston. Nice kick. Gunston kicks number 2, and that puts them further in front. McAvoy hardly provided a challenge. Burgoyne comes away with the ball. He wins the contest. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. 50 metres from home. Gunston hammers the ball for goal. Never looked like going through. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Rance has a kicking ability to rival some of the old legends of the game. Stephen boots it. He takes the contested mark. Burgoyne slams the ball to his boot. Good mark.
Gets boot quickly. Pointless attempt by Mitchell. Puopolo gathers it. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Approaching the goals now. Grimes read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Marked by Burgoyne.
It's clear that the Hawks have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. He kicks the ball. Bruce gets the upper hand. Lining it up with the goal now.
Bruce drives the ball towards goal. Gets the behind. He'll be disappointed with that effort. He decides to play on. Rand's kicking the skin off that one. Mitchell with the catch. Gets boot to high. Taken by McAvoy. Everything the Hawks touches turns to hold. Grimes opts to play on. Caught. Slams it on the boot. A mark by Burgoyne. He decides to play on. Was that a throw? I think it was. Ablett choosing to play on. Collected by Wines. The spilled ball is collected. He'll get a free for that tackle. Far too high. Gibson with the kick. Henderson isn't able to hang on to the mark as it's punched away.
Wingard does a decent job in ensuring that if he can't mark the ball, neither can his opponent.
I would have expected him to nail that. The bouncing ball is controlled. Smith passes. Rioli has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
It's like he has the ball on a string. Kicks it across the ground. Gunston over the top. Going for goal number 3. Richo, help me out here. What was he thinking?
Your guess is as good as mine.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
The ball is gathered. He takes possession. Gibson has given away a free kick. Wines kicks the ball. Hawkins with good strong hands.
What a great goal by Hawkins. That's number 2. The visiting team won't be happy to see that scoreboard. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Jacobs with the first touch. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. They've conceded possession. That play is as high-tech as a campfire. Douglas gets a free kick after throwing the ball. Douglas with the kick. Wines just squeezes the kick out. Going for goal number 1. Zorko nowhere near goal. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Frawley has a lovely kick on him. If he can utilise that in heavy traffic, he will become crucial to his team's finals ambitions. Wines with the pickup. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Hodge picks it up. Gaff picks it up. Passes by hand. He just wants some attention. Hawkins takes the mark uncontested.
Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. The visiting team have scored the last 2 goals. The visiting team won't be too nervous yet. They can still turn this around. The Ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Big leap. Mitchell comes away with the ball. Sicily starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, it depends on the side. Works it across the ground. Jacobs is able to grab it on the half volley. The contest, no match for him. He opts to play on. Out of bounds, dangerous spot near the goal. Both Ruckmen battling for the front spot. Jacobs guides it. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. He sinks his first goal.
They've just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
The loose ball picked up by Burgoyne. Gets boot to leather. Henderson with the mark.
Henderson can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. He grabs it. He boots it. He steals the ball on the bounce. Laird has given away the free kick. Puts boot to ball. Puopolo with the catch.
McAvoy offers him a lead. Great mark. Sicily in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Kicks it. A great effort. Sends it on its way. Strong mark by O'Mara. O'Mara kicks hard along the boundary line. Hodge has it. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies, just get them in flying formation. The ball is hammered towards goal by Podge. Through for a point. Look at that behind tally for the Hawks. Lots of wasted opportunities there. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Rance is a freak at understanding and anticipating his opponent's actions. It comes off hands. Grimes gathers it. He lays off the pass.
He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. It was all his. Hands it out to open space. Nice goal from Zorko. That's number 2. The visiting team have scored the last 4 goals. The lead going to the visiting team. British comes away with the ball. Gibson with the interception. Takes a trip to the candy store with that move. McAvoy sends the ball on its way. Marks.
Smith really wears his heart on his sleeve. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice, strong mark. Sees the leading man and sends the ball to him. And the ball is out of play. And the umpire will throw it in.
Tapped by Jacobs. Dances around the boundary line. Gains possession. Grigg with the ball. He grabs it on the run. Stephen with the kick. Takes that one strongly. Gets boot to high. A solid mark from Grigg. Chips it down towards half forward. Is in his possession. Kicks hurriedly. Marked by Puopolo. Kicks it. Takes that one strongly. Passed by Hodge. Kicks it across the ground. Great grab. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Puopolo with the mark. McAvoy has it. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Roost with a fairly straight shot at goal. Roost launches one towards goal. Pinpoint accuracy from Roost. Hawthorn won't be so desperate after that goal.
Jacobs is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. The loose ball is picked up. Hawkins handballs it. Jure is injured. Jure will be heading off the field. That looks really serious to me. Up back in front.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Jacobs taps. Is in his possession. British with a kick out of the pack. Good mark on the run. Inside 50 by Gav. He can't close the deal, and it's a point. Disappointing kick there.
Frawley can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Mitchell by hand. He gets boot to the ball. He wins the contested mark. This kick could really change things. That will lift the team's spirits.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Vickery with the punch. The spilled ball is collected. Stephen, a good crummer. Kennedy gives the ball to the man on the run. Strong mark. Pass by Wingard. Nice interception. Gibson taken down by Jacobs. A kick full of trepidation. Puts boot to ball. His mistake costs him a possession. Gibson feeds it wide. Smith with the mark.
Smith really wears his heart on his sleeve. Sending it on its way. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. Burgoyne handballs it.
Squeezes out a handball. Man down. There's a guy down. We need a medic. That injury will take out Vickery. Geary clearly doesn't get enough attention. Forward momentum. His enemy there as he crossed the line. All eyes on the ball as the ruckmen battle it out. Jacobs outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Ball up call. McAvoy with first hands to the ball. A favourable bounce. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Gunston. Good things coming through as that's his third. The Hawks get the badly needed goal.
Gunston has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club.
He runs for home. Gibson gathers. He hand passes the ball. Burgoyne gets a hard bump from Stephen. The spilled ball is collected. Jams it on the boot now. Marks. Kicked by Rioli. Mitchell takes the mark. Choose to kick it. A great effort. The third quarter drawing to a close. Hodge with the kick. He wins the contest. Sends it on its way. Controlled by Ablett. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. There's the siren for the end of the third quarter. The scores at Hawthorn 84 to the visiting team 74.
Well, they're still in it, but they need something to ignite them in this last quarter. They can't expect their opposition to hand it to them.
Richo, what do you think about that?
They have been pretty
After the break, the players should be eager to get started and finish the game with a win for their side.
It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up.
Approaching the goals now. Ablett, not the worst shot for goal, but those who are worse wouldn't need to hire the Maya Music Bowl to hold a convention. Out of bounds near the goal. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. Over the top of the pack. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
I don't know if he'll make the distance here, Dennis.
Wines to kick from almost directly in front of goal. Bumps the pigskin. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Wingard lines it up. Going for goal number one. That ball's travelling. The visiting team have one to their tally. The visiting team only trailing by less than a goal.
Need to play on at all costs now and start getting some more running goals on the board.
Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Lucky bounce collected. Yet another possession. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holiday. 40 metres from home. Hawkins tries his luck with a shot at goal. The visiting team get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Hawkins will be enjoying that one. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball.
Jacobs just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Gives it to the running man. That's a mark. Lining it up with the goal now. Lead.
I would have expected him to nail that. And the mark will be paid. Rooted by O'Mara. Jacobs has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Gathers the ball. He's got the football now. Has it now. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Advantage. He's missed. Was that a brave attempt or a stupid attempt, Richard?
Bit of both, I think, Dan.
He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Frawley has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Ablett intercepts the ball. He lays off the pass. Wines, dodging just for the fun of it. Smith passes it. Burgoyne slams the ball to his boot.
Jacobs manages to get the handball out of the pack. Kennedy kicks towards the forwards. Stratton catches. Picture perfect drop punt. Takes that one strongly. Kicks it. A great effort.
Mitchell is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Quick hands finding the running player. Gunston running in now. Rance didn't waste the opportunity. He marks the ball. Puts boot to ball. He marks the ball.
Opportunity now for McAvoy. A monster kick will be required from here. An important kick for the lead. McAvoy gets the goal with an ambitious kick. That puts them back in contention. There's the bounce. One down by Jacobs. Stephen manages to get the handball out of the pack. Gibson sends the ball on its way. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Sicily marks. A long way out. An ideal position to be kicking from. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Rance has a kicking ability to rival some of the old legends of the game. Rioli intercepts it. Gunston gives the ball to the running man. He lays off the pass. Schoenmakers goes for goal. Rioli lines up. Rioli has a kick. Rioli sinks the needed goal.
The ball has been bounced. Deft touch from Jacobs. Ball spills in the tackle. Birchall with the ball. Dishes it off to the running player. What was the intention of that kick, Richard?
If you're going to kick that poorly, you may as well just give the ball straight back to the opposition.
Zorko with the pass. Puts the head down as he runs in. Plenty of time left to turn this game around. Bounce goes the ball. Cleared by Jacobs. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Birchall will take the free after the ball was thrown. Handballs out into space. Birchall really got onto that one, right off the sweet spot. Rioli with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Mitchell taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Choose to kick it. And the mark will be paid.
Rioli must have amazing intuition because he can react so fast to situations, it's as though he's had premonitions. McAvoy takes the mark.
Distance could be the problem. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. He's rammed that one into the woodwork. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Plays on.
Let's play on.
Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. Passed by Gav. The running man missed the ball. Stephen controls. He gives it a punishing kick. Jurade presents and takes the mark.
Jurade needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. Sending it on its way, a great mark under pressure. Gibson slams the ball to his boot. Rioli gets the catch.
Kicks it across the ground. The ball in the hands of Sicily.
Ball up.
Hit by McAvoy. Gunston controls it. Approaching the goals now. A rushed kick. Passed by Laird. Intercept by Burgoyne. Score for the Hawks, just when they needed it most. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here's the bounce.
Jacobs is just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Puts boot to ball. Grimes with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. Douglas takes the mark, gives it to the running man.
Wingard is starting to get a lot of the football. Handballs from the tackle. Burgoyne finds his man on the move. Stephen takes him down, but the kick is away. Kennedy gets the ball. Puopolo charges fiercely with a powerful bump. Gains possession. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. Handball short. He's running hot, Richard.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
He steadies now in front of goal. 45 metres out. Gunston whacks one on the boot for goal. Chalked up a goal for the Hawks. Gunston, obviously not bothered by the pressure, sinks that needed goal. Guided by Jacobs. Wines puts his head down and runs in. That's a goal. What a long kick. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Look at that bounce. McAvoy with the tap. Grimes controls it. He boots it from the pack. Tippett is able to grab it on the half volley. Caught.
Smith is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him. He gets boot to the ball. Rioli with the catch. He kicks the ball. It's a mark.
Smith spears the ball. Takes it well. Opts for the short kick. Hodge takes the mark. Goes towards half forward. Rioli, delusions of grandeur. Gets it away in the nick of time. The umpire to ball it up. Deft touch from McAvoy. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Picked up by Burgoyne. Takes that one strongly. Sicily going with a short pass. McAvoy lining up. A long kick there. Schoenmakers gets the upper hand. 40 metres from home. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. Schoenmakers with his second goal. Big goal for the Hawks. Both ruck. Here's the bounce. McAvoy hardly provided a challenge. The ball in the hands of Jacobs. Approaching the goals now. A nice uncontested mark for Troy. He's been told to play on. A great effort.
Hawthorn kept dominating in the air and the scoreboard reflects it. A long kick there. Puopolo with the catch.
Two in a row for Hawthorn. The Hawks beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 122 to 100. Gibson gets the kick off before he's poleaxed by Prittis. Crawley with the catch.
Crawley has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark there. Ablett puts his boot on it. The mark will be paid. Crawley kicks it. Birchall with the ball.
Jams it on the boot now. Strong mark. Smith with no time to delay with that kick. Jams it on the boot. Marks. Stratton kicks. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
He boots it. Kept his composure then. Mitchell kicks it. What a crunch. Smith mops up the ball. He kicks the ball. Rioli gets the catch.
Going for goal number 2. It's going. That was a long kick for goal. That's number 2. The bounces straight up and down. Effective hit out there. He gains possession. The loose ball picked up by Prittis. She's running hot, Richo.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
He's got the footy in his hands. Is in his possession. Roost on the ball at the moment. A lot of possessions for him. Takes possession. McAvoy is streaming past and gets the footy. The bigger the shove, the bigger the love. Going for goal number 3. It's going. A brave shot, but an unwise one in the end. We'll be disappointed with that effort. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. The Hawks wanted a victory, and they certainly haven't settled for anything less. Your final word on today's game, Richard?
Just standing around looking for excuses. Totally outclassed here. They need to get back to the training track and put the hard yards in.
lead the visiting team 129 to 100 with the final siren. Well, that's all we had time for. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Richo.
Thanks, Dennis. Until next time, that's it.